Muted! I was muted. Oh my god, I haven't streamed in so long, dog. What am I doing? I was yapping. Ah! It's rusty. Yeah, dude. I was setting things up. I'm like, I can do this. I've got this. Not surely. I don't got this. I'm a little stupid. I may be a little bit stupid. But that's fine because we're back. We are so back. As I was saying while I was muted, I went on vacation a couple weeks ago. Took a bunch of photos in Singapore. Not as much as I would have liked, unfortunately. But I was tired. It was a very... I spent so much of my energy just walking everywhere. It's like... how I'm gonna look at things that I think are nice if my feet are... whatever. I was tired. And then I was supposed to stream last week, but literally, I came back Thursday. I came back Thursday night. And Friday, my period started. Saturday, I think we got news of like a family member passed. It's just... it's just a lot happened when I got back, and I was really tired. I was like, I need to take this week off and just chill. I wanted to stream last Friday, but it was hard. It was hard. But trust me, I wanted to. But my body was like, no, take a break. I'm like, okay, I'll take a break, I guess. So I'm here. I'm back. I'm streaming. I'm live. I forgot what it's like to stream, but I missed you guys. I missed it here. I promise. I know what I'm doing. So today we're looking at the photos I took back in Singapore. My issue is that this is a new software because the last one I used, I was only on a 3-month free trial. And the thing with that is it is far more expensive than Adobe Lightroom. So, which, you know, I still prefer Adobe Lightroom anyway. There's only like one feature from Capture One that I like more, and that's like the straightening, the rotation, which is it's really sick, honestly. So this one is called Raw Therapy. I don't know why. It was one of the free options in the market. I want to see if I enjoy it or if it's any good compared to my experience. If not, I need to make it. I need to be good at streaming and making art so I can afford my Adobe Lightroom. That's all I ask from Adobe, honestly, because I have what's it called? I have DaVinci to edit videos and Clip Studio Paint to draw. All I ask from Adobe is Lightroom and maybe Photoshop, but you know, like, okay. Before I continue on that tangent, let's go. Let's look at these photos. How many do I have? I actually don't know. You know what? Let me check the folder first. Let's see. How many? About 180. A little under 180. That's not a lot for me. So taking more. So, first thing you do when you land in Singapore is go to the Jewel. The Jewel is like this giant mall in between, like right smack in the middle of their airport. This is where you go. Okay. How do I? Is this rotate? It is to rotate. Oh, I can select straight line. I can do that. Okay, sick. Okay. That's a straight. Okay. Oh, I just realized there's a head here. Ooh. Skipping that one then. Let's align. Ah! Okay. This is just how it goes when you're learning new software. I don't like that. Okay. Scuff. Okay. Now, where are the... Okay, it's these. What are these words? What What is this editing exactly? I'm confused. It doesn't look like it's editing anything. Hello? Okay, I'm a little confused and upset now. This. Selective editing. Oh, okay. Okay. That's weird. You have to activate it. I don't know if I like that. Hello, Lou. Um, there is confusion because this is a new software I'm trying out. I don't know what's happening. I'm very confused because when I use Lightroom or back when I was using like Capture One when I was on trial, you just open this up and you use it. Here you have to activate it. It's like, what? What do you mean I have to activate it to use it? That just makes it harder. It's so green. Where's the color editing? Not film simulation. Channel mixer. Not quite. Color toning. What? I'm so... Color management. Where's the... Almost looks like polar. It's called raw therapy. I feel like I'm back in school and relearning all of this. I did not mean to enable it. Not that. Not white balance. There... What's it called? I'm so upset. Should I have explored this first? Did I say that right? I don't care about the English language. Okay. I just want to make it like less green here. Make it more like golden orangey. And I don't know where to find that part where I adjust the green. Just the green. Not curves. Is it color toning? It's not. What does this do? I'm so stressed, brother. My brothers in Christ. Man, okay. I need Lightroom or Capture One. This is confusing me. Well, whatever. Let's just... What if we just looked at the pictures and adjust very basic and not the colors? I'm actually so... Ah! Use the software for the first time is always headache. That's true. It is. The thing is, I'm only using this one because it's free and I want to see if I can live off of it. And I'll probably look up some tutorial or something so I can like set it up to look kind of like Lightroom or something like that. I prefer Lightroom so much more. I love Lightroom. I love Lightroom. I miss Lightroom so much. I can't believe I'm saying this. I miss Lightroom. Okay. This was the first photo. There's another thing I don't like about this. I have to double click instead of just one click. It's already giving me a headache. This was the first photo. Okay, at least now that I know how that works. It's underexposed. Wait, where? Just brighten it up a bit. I feel like these are different words from what's on the other photo. Or maybe I'm just crazy. It was Lambert. Dog! Oh, it's tone equalizer. Why is it called tone equalizer? Ah. There, so it's less dark. Lightroom's pretty chill to use. I love Lightroom. Lightroom saves me a lot of headache. Okay, at least I can edit like the basic exposure stuff. This one's cool. A shame with the hand. I don't want to fix that. I like what's it called? The range, like the light and the dark range on it. Honestly, I don't think I have to edit this too much. I'll have to learn the what's the word? Color adjustments. Color grading! Color grading. I'll have to figure out the color grading here eventually. Probably. It's definitely one of these. There's no way it's not. Color toning. But it doesn't make sense to me. Whatever. I'll do that. I'll figure that out some other time. I'll be stupid then. There, this one. It's the same one, but without the hand, basically. But there's more space. Ah! There's more space here with the tree, and that does not feel good. I don't know how to describe it. The balance feels weird. Maybe because this is centered, but this is in the center of the photo, but it's not centered between this tree and this tree, and that's probably why it feels off. And also, it's not like being caught in the center of this plant. It feels weird. I don't know if I'm describing this correctly or in a way that makes people understand. I'm just taking the same photo. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that. We move on to this Ferris wheel. That's close to our... That was close to our hotel. Our hotel was walking distance to the Marina Bay one, which is pretty sick, honestly. We kind of just walked there the entire time. It's pretty dark. It's hard taking photos like this because the sky is it's so white, but then it makes everything else like so black. So yeah, I have to choose if I expose for the sky or the shadows. But honestly, I would rather expose for the sky and get the cloud details, because it's much easier to bring up the dark spots. Excuse me. See? Much easier to bring out the dark spots than bringing out the light spots, which I can do. It's just much more work. If I had Lightroom, I would show you what I did when I took some of my favorite photos. It's in my portfolio, the dancers in Mexico. It's my favorite. When the raw photos, you could not see the sky on those. So I'm pretty proud of having been able to fix that one. You know, okay, for this photo, I like it. This part here, this little letter and the taxi sign kind of ruins it for me. If I shot it a little higher and got more of the leaf, maybe, I don't know. See the next one if I did anything different. Ah, I should have just not taken this. I should have just not included this part. Ah! My god, I need to touch camera more. I need to go out. Framing is a little... Or maybe that's just shutter speed being... Aye! Oh wow, it's so noisy. What ISO is this? 320? There's no way! No way that's ISO 320. Why is it so noisy? Or is it my film simulator? Probably is. Probably the film simulation. Compared to this. Oh yeah, there was a car. I don't know. I just thought that a lot of people just include photos of a car. I don't know. Cars are not my style. Like when I went on the photo walk with a friend, I was a photographer that like holds it close to a flower. You'll see later. I take photos of a lot of flowers, and he's a photographer that takes the photos of like the headlights of a sports car. Two very different kinds of people. And this one, okay, I have a short series. I haven't put it together yet, but I want to have a small series of like just guys sitting alone. I have a couple from my other, what's the word? Photo walks. I have one from my, what's the place called again? What's the place called again? Shit. Wait. Pinto Art Museum. There we go. The Guys Being Lonely collection. Yeah. I have one of a guy in an art museum, and I have one when we were in Cambodia. There's another one here. Just guys, we go. It's so funny. Like, not to paint them in the male loneliness epidemic kind of way, but I just think it's really funny. I'm not gonna edit this one. This one, what's this? It's a plant. Where is this plant from, and why did I take a picture of it? That's the thing about photography, right? You're gonna just take pictures everywhere. I should be okay. The thing with using a digital camera is that you just take a bunch of photos, and I wanna, what's it called? Not rely on it being digital. I don't know. These are boring. I don't know why I took them. This one has potential. Maybe if I framed it differently, can I crop it? This one. How do I? There we go. And then okay. This feels weird. This does not feel natural to me. This is the photo of just this, you know, without this bowl here. Has potential. It's so dark, dude. Or maybe make it more dramatic. Make it darker. I don't know. This one has potential. I kind of like this one. Compared to this one. Basically the same thing. I kind of like this more. It has more of this structure than this. I'll see. What is this and why is it so dark? Oh, I was looking at the sky. Can I bring up detail in it? No. Ah! Blinding! God, if I can figure out the color thing, and I can make this even more orange. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Okay, that's pretty sick. Okay, that's helpful. That's helpful. If I could, you know, use it. Ah! It's not RGB curves. It's not soft light. Vibrance? I'm so upset. Color management? I need my color grading. Not quite this one. Contrast chroma denotes. I'll figure it out eventually, I think. This has potential. If only... What's it called? What are my settings on this? F10! Why was I shooting this at F10? Girl. What was I doing? What was I thinking? F10? I'm in shambles. What am I doing? I swear I'm a professional. ISO's fine. I could have made this smaller and then made this faster or slower rather. I don't know. Seeing the F10 made me. It's like, why? I clearly was not thinking. I was just shooting. Oh, the habits. This is so bad, girl. What are you doing? What am I doing? I actually wrote in my journal that I don't know how I feel about this certain like set of photos this time around. This one was harder because you can see there's this road here. Everything, like if I'm standing here, everything here was roads, and I couldn't just like, go to the side and get a better shot without the tree. So I tried to incorporate it instead, but I don't think it worked out. I don't think this is good. Oh my god. I'm so out of it. I was so out of practice. Car. Here, I think I was trying to get a cool car shot and then I gave up. I'm pretty happy that this one aligned though. It's kind of sick, not really. There was potential that didn't work out. Not select. I block ratio. Oh, I don't like that. I don't know if I like that. I mean, like the way the software functions. I don't know if I like the selecting function to crop. I'm not sure. Am I being picky? Am I being too picky? Ah, I was telling Lou this before. I was like, part of having a good layout in Paint is making it efficient and like so you don't have to think about it too much and your supplies don't get in the way of your creativity. This is a supply getting in the way of my creativity. Because every time I go quiet, it's because I'm drinking water, by the way. Very picky, but in a good way. Go crazy with unorganized objects and such. That's fair. I think I would too. I like when I was like fixing my overlays. I went on a spree just reorganizing my OBS actually. So I get that. My digital files are so clean. They're so clean compared to looks at my art supply drawer. Oh, but art supplies are different. But yeah, like I think I should be picky about my software. God, if I was doing this on Lightroom or Capture One, I'd because I feel like this is good. I feel like this is a good photo. I like the shadow, not the shadows. I like the clouds. I captured the clouds pretty well, all things considered. Let us tease me. That was a gross burp. Make that a little brighter. Why are they so dark? Well, this one. I should remove the ones I don't like. But that's fine. Well, no. It's fine. No. Here we go. This one from the thumbnail looks better. Let's go! Let's go. This is so sick, by the way, the tonal map. This one I like. Because, oh, you can't see it. Here, the light, the colors, they show you what part it is here. Which you don't get on Lightroom or Capture One. Or at least I haven't figured out how to use it in this way. But it is very sick. It's very fancy. I do enjoy it. The only thing I don't like in this photo is that it's the red here. That bothers me. That bothers me a little. Because it's like the reflection of the other buildings on the side. Can I? And how do I spot remove what? Not sure. If this had been any other software, I would have gotten rid of that by now. I'm upset. Okay. First impressions of this software, not great. But I'll try to see first, like, what else it can do before I say no. But yes, the Marina Bay Sands Hotel. We went up here, I believe, on our last night. Not night, for lunch. We went there. No, wait. Last night. What am I talking about? It's our second day. We went here for lunch. It's so sick. The view, sick. So sick. We'll probably come across one of the photos later. But this is just our first day. We landed at like 9, 10 a.m. We started walking. Here's another one that has potential. This is from the Helix Bridge. Because when you look at it from afar, it looks like a DNA. This has potential, but I don't like the brand names. I think I was trying to capture this, Fullerton Hotel, but limitations with my lens. Because if I stood really far back and had a really sick lens that could compress this and make this Fullerton Hotel bigger, I would be so sick. Food, go cook. Yes, please have breakfast first, Lou. Thank you for hopping in and come back when you've eaten. But yeah, I think it would have been so cool if this were bigger and I were like farther away. Now it kind of just looks weird. This had so much potential. This is another one of the Marina Bay Museum, but through what's it called? There's a mall across the street. Shops by the Bay. There we go. That's what it's called. What time? Is there a time? There's no time. Okay, well. I'm a little upset that I'm not able to edit this as much as I would like. Because I really do want to fix the color. But that's weird, actually. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one, boys. There's potential, but I'm not sure. I have the same one here, but with cut off a little at the corner. But I feel like instead of looking up at this, it makes me look at the tree compared to this one, where the tree, like you can see the branch here, kind of leads up the same line as here, as compared to this. I mean, it's kind of the same, but I don't know. I feel like the tree's too distracting. And in the shops, it's so orange. I don't know. This one's boring. Not much to say about this one. This one's kind of boring. It's just like a place. Yeah. Can I crop it a little bit? I don't like the way the crop function on this one works. I'm not gonna lie, chat. It's kind of not scuffed isn't the right word, but I don't like it. It's so orange, and sorry, I'm cracking my knuckles if that grosses anyone out. I need to learn how to do the color grading because I want this to be less orange. White balance. I guess I can fix at least the white balance on this one. Ew, no. Ew, no. Knuckle cracks are the what, Lou? Careful with your next words. I was gonna crack more knuckles and then I realized I cracked them already. The best. Damn. You into that kind of ASMR stuff? Do it constantly? Why? What do you mean, do it constantly? Or you're saying you do it constantly? Because I do too. Why do they take these pictures? They don't make sense. They're so ugly. What? It's so out of focus. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I have so many better photos in my life. This one's sick though. This was our hotel. Okay, I see. You do it constantly. I do too. Kind of. Yeah, our hotel was so sick. It's like, oh, I don't have a. I took the photo with my phone. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up somewhere. Because it's shaped like a triangle. And there's so much space like in the middle of the triangle. It's gonna take a while to scroll up. Let me just... Not that one. This. This was our hotel. See, it's shaped like a triangle. You can see all the way down. And you know, if you got weak knees, it's not great. But I liked it. It was so fun. And you can see the elevator here. It's like it's made of glass, so you can see through it while going up and down, which is not the best for a lot of people. But I thought it was sick. Okay, back here. Yeah, there. It's made of glass. We were there. I was looking at my cousin. And I was like, "Sina, Sina." But yes, our hotel was pretty sick. Oh, where am I? What's this one? Another shot of our hotel. This was one of the escalators to the side. This place was so sick, honestly. Brighter, brighter, brighter. So you can't see anything. It's so yellow! I don't know how to fix this. I'll figure that out. Yeah, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick, don't you think? I like this. And then did we go? Is this the next day? Why did I take a picture of this? This is boring and bad. This also boring and bad. Dog! I swear I'm good at what I do. I was pretty out of it during the trip, honestly. I was just like, but whatever. This one is kind of cool. Potential. Could have been cooler. This one's really sick in real life. In real life, if you go there and look at it, because this thing, these panels, like they move with the wind, and it looks like there are waves, which is really cool. Okay, were there shadows that day? Not shadows. What am I saying? Did they say clouds or shadows? I don't know. I kind of like this one. It feels like a screensaver, though. It's like one of those default screensavers. I could probably sell it as a default screensaver. I just crop it, right? And that little red thing. Because everything's like gray and like greenish, bluish tint, and then there's just one red sign. I'll fix that. I'm just reminded me the stock images. I should upload stuff as a stock image. I could earn bank, honestly, from my basic ass travel photos. What's this one? When was this? It's a bridge. Bridge where? Honestly, okay. You know what? I like this one. Get the money. Yeah, I should. I'll have to find one that I'd like to work with. God, it's like the hard thing about photos. The greenery looks so sick. It's so cool. I like the leading line here. It goes to the from outside into the photo. I'm also amazed that there's no people in this picture, but I don't know if it was overcast that day. Because the past few photos, there were no clouds. The sky's just, or at least not like distinguishable clouds. I think it was very overcast. So the sky's just like white. Which one's better, chat? Can I not just like press left and right? No, I have to press enter. And it has to load in between images. Okay, okay. This is slow. This is a really, really slow one. The bench here is sticking out. I don't like that. Man, the lack of clouds is a shame. Oh well. What's this one? Oh, what's the place called? It's the one with the flower garden and the cloud forest, the dome thing, which is also really sick. The signs. Every time I see a sign, I'm just like, aha, please. I have to edit them out, and I don't know how to do that with this software. If this was in Lightroom, I'd be done. Okay, I keep complaining. I'm sorry. I'm sure the developers worked really hard on this. Another screensaver. Photo, honestly. This one too, but this one's kind of sick. I like these. I think I cooked. What about this one? It's fine. Maybe if I took more of the plants on the left, would have been cooler. Here's just a bird. He's just a little guy. Look at him. I like birds. Birds are cool. Oh, here. I was talking about the guys sitting alone. Here's one. I should make an album of that. What should I make? What should I title that album if I did do it? Of the guys sitting alone. Okay, and then this is inside the flower garden. Flower garden's so sick on it. It's so cool. Like, look at this. Like, these are all real plants as far as I'm concerned. Oh, dude, what was my... There's no way if my shutter speed was over 125. Because is this motion blur or is it noise? Hello? What am I doing? But yeah, this plant had like these tassels on it. I don't know what they're called culturally, which I thought was really cool. Now we're going to see all of the fruits and flowers that I zoomed up in. I don't know the terminology. Oranges. They had signs there saying, "Please do not." What's it called? There was what's the sign? I know I'm pretty, but please don't touch me. Those were the signs that were scattered around this place. And there's a sign that's like, please don't pick the oranges. Because I think a lot of people have been picking the oranges. I like this first one better. I don't know why. It's just the vibe of it. What's this one? Oh yeah, you can see the Ferris wheel from out there. I wish we got to ride that. But we walked around so much. And when, I don't know, we just didn't have the time to go there. Ooh. I like how this guy is right, like, dead center between these two trees. I cooked, I fear. I like this one. I might adjust it so this doesn't stand out too much. Because it's a little distracting. I'm not sure. It's like a lot of green. And then red. It's a little... you know. God, I wish there was an easier way to go to the next photo. Here we go. Flowers! These are really pretty. It's a little bright though. Well, not like bright red. I don't know how to describe. Okay, let's put the background down a little so the flowers themselves stand out. Is there a saturation thing? What does this do? I don't know what that does. God, I want to make the pink brighter. This is what, because like, okay, on this one, it's more distracting. But on this one, I want it to be sent the one in the center, you know. I want it to call out to you. How do I adjust the color grading? More flowers. Right. I really don't like that I have to like activate each one. It's like, why can't I just do it? Dog. More flowers. Ooh, which angle? The sign is distracting on that one. I like this one better. Here we go. Well, there. I think. Ooh, here. This one, there's like a deer, a stag statue, which I think it was made entirely of wood. Yeah. I don't know if it was a carving or did they like stuck it together. It's still pretty sick though. This or this. I think I like this one better. Where you see less of the body. What's this one? More flowers? Oh yeah, more statues. God, I really like this place. This place was so sick. Flower garden. It was so cool. Like, as in the air was cooled. It was fully air conditioned. That got me thinking. Like while I was there, I asked, like, how did I word this? Do they change out the flowers based on the season, or did they ensure that the plants there are like an all year round kind of thing? Which is what I wanted to know. Okay, it's enabled. I thought it was for a sec. Oh, what is that? I don't know how I feel about some of these. It's kind of mid. Oh, and if I took this at a different angle, because you can't really tell that this is an animal or like a statue of an animal. If it was more of a side profile, maybe. Damn, what this one? Another like lock screen looking photo. It's fine, I guess. I don't know what I was going for. Oh wait, I do know what I was going for here. Because my aunt was saying that she knew that this was an olive tree without looking at the sign. And I was like, how did you know that? Because if you look from afar, it's green, but up close, the leaves are more white. So I think that's what I was trying to capture. That's like up close, it's white, but from afar, it's more green. I feel like I could have done better, but you know, there was a concept. Didn't really go well, but a concept. More flower. Kind of mid. I've done better. What was I doing? This is. It's not even centered. This is distracting. Man. Now this is better because other flowers are like framing this one rather than this one where this one's distracting the focal point. I don't even remember what plant this is. Is there a sign here? Damn, I didn't capture the sign. Okay, where's the crop? Crop. Oh, okay, I really don't like the crop function on this. God, I really, really wanted to try and capture like the Ferris wheel on the outside with everything else, but because of how overcast it was just really hard to expose properly. But that's a shame. If I were a better editor, I could make this work, honestly. I feel like a lot of these flower photos I took are so mid, dude. That one's cute though. This is distracting. If I focused on this one, could have been okay, but it was focused on this pink one, and now this other purple one is just distracting. Man! Wait, what was that? I didn't notice that. There's like a lamp here, I think, to light it up when it's nighttime. Probably. This one. Ooh, potential. Potential. You know. Mm, mm. I don't. How do I crop this? I wanna. Bro, I hate this crop function. It's so. Do I want to show the road turning to the side though? Or do I just want to show this part? Either way, this has potential. I like this one. Oh, you know what? This is better. Oh. This is better without having to crop anything. Okay, that makes my life easier. Wait, I'm gonna turn on my own music. Excuse me for a second. The road helps with the perspective, yeah. Maybe I can crop this one just a bit. Just a bit. Because I don't want to show this corner here. Yeah. Nice. And these. I'm a better photographer than this, dude. I'm better than this. I was so out of it during the trip, I think. That's such a shame. Because this is distracting. But if I propped it like this, it's too low. If I just like raised my arms a bit, I'm so annoyed. Ah! Ah! Okay. Lesson of the day, I need to work a little harder to find a good angle. Because I was kind of just going through the motions and clicking. God damn it! Okay. This one was more of a memento kind of photo than something to be pretty, honestly. I still think it's pretty, but this rock is distracting me. It ruins. It's like, how do I say? Like it looks like he has a weird gray tuft of hair. Whatever. And this one, too much sky, way too much sky. I don't. Already a little bit better, I think. When I was looking at this one, I was honestly kind of creeped out. Every time I see like semi-realistic eyes, I get so scared that the next time I see them, they'll be looking somewhere else or looking straight at me. But other than that, this, how do I say this? This is so cool. Like, imagine having to shape all these plants. The landscaping on this, I have to respect that. I have to admire this. I could never. Like, this is beyond your lawnmower landscaping. This is art. It's so sick. Like, how did you organize these? There's no way this isn't, like, part of this has got to be fake, right? Like, what do you mean you managed to capture like all this the eyeshadow and blush and have it like fade into the green? They probably painted it a bit, right? There's no way it's not. Because like obviously these are different plants, right? These are different plants. But this is the ones on the eyeshadow part is a different plant. But the cheeks and the lips, there's no way they didn't paint over that, right? I'm not I'm not delusional for that, right? I did, yeah. Okay, the angle on this is weird. I prefer the first one. There's got to be some artificial color in that. There's no way, right? There's no way they didn't like airbrush this. Another lonely guy, but he was. Oh no, it's not in focus. God damn it. F9. If I push it up F10, maybe 12. It could have gotten him in focus. God! What about this one? Still not in focus. Okay. This one, where's the straight up? That feels weirder. Maybe if I stood back a bit more. 28, I see. If I stood back a bit more and left some breathing room here at the top, this would have been okay. What about this one? I did not have a vision. I did not have a vision. Okay, this one has vision. This one has vision. This one has vision. This one has vision. Okay, I like this one. I like this one. Actually. I want it to be a more dramatic shadow. I feel... Okay. Maybe. Um, this one has potential. This one I kind of like. Should I crop it so the building is in the center though? But I feel like if I do that and this gets cut off, it might feel incomplete. Let me try it. Let me try it. Does it look better centered? Kinda. Kinda. More flowers. I took so many photos of flowers, dude. Girl, it's getting old. Girly. What even was this plant? It's not even in focus. Oh my god. Focus on this one. I was so out of practice. I should have just manual focused, man. What even is there's no focus? What is this angle? Could have taken it a little bit to the right to show more of the detail on this one. I'm just critiquing myself at this point instead of editing it. Ah, I'm fine. I'm gonna stretch for a bit. My back. Ow. Okay. Dude, I feel so bad. I feel like I'm a better photographer than this. A lot of this has been like a little mid in my taste. Live stream critique, Anya. Yeah, I'm just being hard on myself. Like, what was I doing? Like, what is this? What am I doing? I think this is just because it's supposed to be Cloud Money. Oh yeah, for this Monet. Oh, my voice cracked. This Monet thing. This was so cool because it just we didn't know there was like a Monet what's it, an interactive Monet museum at going on at the same time, and it just so happened that that was the last day of the Monet museum, and it came with the ticket to the flower garden. It's like, oh, that's so cool. I bought myself a little keychain of one of the paintings, which I really like. Oh, I did say that I wanted to show off some of my what's the word? My keychains through the years. Because I collect when I travel. What did I open? I accidentally opened Spotify. Anyway. So yeah, the Claude Monet thing was so cool. There were replicas of the paintings there, of his paintings. Just like plaster, which is really cool. I don't know what I was going for. Maybe if I straighten it, I'll see if I was cooking. Let's use this guy's There we go. I was not cooking. another guy sitting alone. It looks so sad and lonely. Like whenever I see this too, I turn on the soft focus to make it like more dreamy and weird. And then I think this was the cloud forest part instead of just a flower garden where there's like a giant man-made waterfall. If this place was like bigger and I walked more to the side so that this protrudes out a little more so it can be more of a focal point. I kind of cooked. There was potential. I think I like the first two better than that one. If I straighten it, will I see if I was cooking? I think just the shape of the dome, the building's dome, kind of like makes every photo weird because it's like rounded. So the leading lines just don't make as much sense. Does that make sense? The way I said it? Oh, I also have a short series that I haven't put together of people just leaving their trash. Like specifically of drinks. Like we had this water, and then I think from the Pinto Museum one again, there was a guy who just left their cup of coffee. I should put those together. I should put them together. The same with the lonely man thing. What? I don't know. This one's kind of boring. It's pretty mid. It's pretty mid. Pretty mid. It's fine. This one has potential. There's so much potential in this one, but I'm not sure how to edit it. The lights here kind of. I'm not sure how to fix this one. I'm not sure. Oh no, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I did. This one has potential, but I'm not sure. This one too, I think. Well, looks at thumbnail. Compositionally, probably not. Oh well. This one... I don't know how to feel about this one. Kind of boring. I'm so hard on myself right now, dude. More flowers. Okay, you know what? I'm skipping a lot of these. It's getting repetitive. Anya, what are you doing? This one's a little different because it's a lot bigger, and there's a statue of a giant spider. I think I prefer this one. If I shot it a little higher so that there's space between this white flower and the background, like more space than just this. From the thumbnail, kind of, if you look this far from it, there's like almost no separation. It looks like it's fading into it. Well, not really fading into it, but I like the way the focal point being here and then it loops around like that. I think that's pretty cool. I like this one. Oh, here we were walking up the thing, the high ones. Like wait, this thing. We were walking up here. We were walking like this part, and then this like, dude, I was just holding my camera, hoping I don't drop it. And I have a wrist strap, so even if I did let go, it would have been fine. But it's still a heart attack of like, what if I drop it? Like looking down, I was fine, but holding the camera over the edge, excuse me, heart attack. It's a different, excuse me, okay, I was trying to say another and a different at the same time. The other side of the Marina Bay Sands Hotel. So the photos we saw earlier has it caving inward. Now we are looking at it caving outward. I think this is the side of the infinity pool. Ah! I think that's the infinity pool. I can't be sure though. This is where we had lunch. Yeah. We also saw... We didn't go like on this. We didn't go like here. But the view's pretty nice. Like being able to see it like this. Because I feel like it's one of those things, just my personal opinion, where it's so cool to see it from afar. Especially at night when it lights up. I don't think I took photos of it at night. But like being in it might not be as cool. But I can't say that definitively because I didn't go. So I think if I shot this a little farther and I could have this like, this part, this like ledge, frame it closer, that could have been cool. What about this one? Was I cooking? I don't think I was cooking here. More flour. Girl! This is getting boring. What are these? What about this one? Oh, compositionally, it's a mess. But the place is sick, so there's that. What is that? What? I don't remember seeing this. It's just like, is that just like a set of roots or something? I did try to take a photo of the Ferris wheel again. Girl, get some new content. It's getting stale. Oh, these were stalactite. Stalactite is ceiling. Stalagmite is ground. Stalagmites. These were stalagmites of like salt, I think. Humans are so cool. We see like, oh, that's salt. And it's stacked up on itself. That's so cool. I love humans. These things like are so entertaining. Not entertaining, like you could watch it all day. It's just, yo, that thing exists in our human world kind of thing. Oh, there was this. We went through one of the waterfalls. This was a really pretty place. But because of the space, I don't think I could have captured this any different than how I already did. And there was a bridge, another bridge going to the hotel, which gives us another view of. I forget what they're called, unfortunately. How do I straighten? Let's use this as reference to straighten it up. Is that straight enough? Which part has the straight spot? Nope. I just... Yeah. I think the select straight line only works for strictly straight lines, which this isn't. It's a shame this tree blocked one of these here, but I do like the hierarchy of this, like small to big. Oh no, another. Oh. Well, I think. How many photos has it? Let me see. Quite a bit. I think we're more than halfway through. We should be. Another angle of the Marina Bay Sands Hotel. Because this was near the Merlions area. Wow, we really kind of just circulated like the same spots at different angles. As you can see from the thumbnail. Here, the Merlion. I don't know. I feel I'm so hard on myself. These photos feel so mid. I know I'm better than this, but what can you do? Well, actually, no. Let's use the horizon as the straight line reference. That makes more sense. Mid. This one could be cool. Keyword is could be. I feel like I just noticed this part, the construction. God damn it. I feel like so much of this has potential if I just cook better. This is a better shot of the Berlion, I think. Yeah. No comment. I like the clouds. I always like being able to capture the clouds, honestly. It's just so nice to look at. It's so like calming. Cool. And here, I was trying to cook with this one. I tried like the motion blur of the bus, but it didn't work out. If we had the time and I brought my tripod, that would have been cool. I think what's this place called? The Peranakan houses. I think I already said that. I don't know if I did. They're so pretty. They're so cool, and I'm glad that there's. I believe that some of these have been turned into like Airbnbs or hotels or something. But there are people that actually live here, and I'm so glad they maintain the way it looks because it's so pretty. Like it's not just like the one street; it's primarily the one street, but it's like the aesthetic of the entire area, kind of like this. I like this one. It's a shame of this building though. What this one was I cooking on this one? Not really. Well, I like this one. I remember liking this one in camera. I still kind of like. They're so fancy design and colorways. They really are. I really like the little detailings they have. Like, wait, let's look at the front. Because, like, look at how much attention to detail there is here. It's so sick. Like, look at this tiling. It's like, it's a lot of detail, but it's not, the distracting kind. It doesn't... There's enough going on, basically. It's not, like, it shoots at you as like, there's so many things happening. It's just, they got the balance really down to the art, which I think is really sick. I like this door in particular. Because look at all these chimes. This person's just like me, collecting things that hang. Me with my keychains, and this guy just has a bunch of wind chimes. The ultimate anik-anik. I love anik-anik. Just little collections of things. Why did I take a photo of this one? Kind of mid. Oh, here, I tried the cup because it had the heart shape, but I don't think that worked out as well. Oh, why am I yawning? Well, I did get like 5 hours of sleep, which is less than usual. I don't know. I tried cooking. I don't think I did. There's potential, but eh. This one, long alleyways. That's another thing I like. It's not very long. With the right lens, it would look long, I guess. I'm not gonna give up with this one, though. Yee. That's not right. Wait, I'm stupid. Use the lamppost, idiot. Okay, no. Ooh, the mannequin. I don't know how I feel about the mannequin here. It's a little distracting. Dude, which straight line do I use as reference here, actually? What? This is... These are not parallel. Oh, I'm bothered. Oh, I'm bothered. Oh, I'm bothered. The lines aren't parallel! Oh. Wait. Burp? It's not coming. That's so unsatisfying. Oh well. I like the alleyways. I tried with the car. I don't think it looks as good with the car. I don't like it. There's another sick house. Not house. Cafe. Cafe Wabi-Sabi. I wish we ate here. It looks so cool. Like, look at that. Was it even open? Is there people? Is there anyone in there? I can't tell. There are! Wait, let me brighten it up. Yeah, there's people inside. No, wait. I think there's more. Never mind. Oh, this is weird. Okay, this is a reflection of my family. But, do you see the face there? Chat, I'm not insane, right? Do you see the face? Do you see that? I can't tell if it's like a painting or a weird reflection, but you see what what you see it, right? Do you see it? Please tell me I'm not crazy. Wait. Please. I'm not insane. Screenshots. Opens MS Paint. No. I mean, yeah, it's probably a reflection, but wait. Trust. Please. The voices are strong. Look, man. Like, oh, what the hell? What is this capture? What the fuck? Okay. Shit. Hello? Why is the display capture doing this? I'm going crazy. You can see it. Okay. Here. Okay, you can see it. Trust me. Oh god. Like, here. Here. And then an eye. And then the nose. And then the mouth. Right? And the hair. Please, I feel like I'm going insane. Like, It's kind of like a dog, like Shrek dog ears, but the face is a little creepy. I swear I'm not insane. Crazy. I was crazy once. To put me in a room, a rubber room with rats, or else I'd be crazy. Whatever. Whatever, dog. Let me just go back here. I feel like I'm going insane. This is what happens when you zoom in too much. Whatever. Let's just focus again on the pretty house. The house is so pretty. The pretty cafe that I wish I went to. Oh, there's another one I like. People cooking. Like this kind of street food cafeteria types. I wish I tasted these things. It looks really good. Ah, I'm making myself hungry. Chat, should I order something? No. No ordering. No. I like this one. Maybe if I shot it more straight on so that this part is more horizontal. Like more parallel. To like more parallel to the camera, so it's flatter. That's my critique for this one. Oh, did I do better on this one? Ah, the reflection. Oh, you can see me. You can kind of see me there in my cute little mini skirt. It looks funny. Damn it! This had potential. I'm upset. This one. Bread shop. Bring that up. I like this one. Maybe I just like bread. Okay, sorry. I'm pulling up more music for myself. You guys are stuck with my BGM. This one. What was I cooking? One of the car type photos again. I don't like cooking for the car type photos. I don't think that's my niche. This one, I just think the birds were cool. Like in real life, oh, you can't see in real life, their beaks were so much brighter than this. It was so their beaks are so saturated in orange. I swear, they're so bright. Or maybe it's because their feathers were black that it looked really bright. Look at this little guy. He's just a little guy. Hehehe. Look at I don't know what kind of bird they were, but they're cool. That's it. There's no artsy stuff to that. I thought they were cute. How about this one? I feel like man, if this didn't cut off the sign, this could have been okay, I think. Oh, the garbage can. Never mind. Is this one better? A little. It's such a touristy photo. Rather than like a cool travel artsy one. Oh, what the hell? Wait, okay. What if I use this as a string? Nope. Okay, this will be weird to straighten out. I think. That's fine. It's kind of mid. This one, like I said, I like the alleyway, hallway type, but it's pretty mid. Oh my god, I'm so hard on myself right now. Oh, that doesn't feel right. This was still in the area of the Peranakan houses. So it's just like the shops nearby where we were walking. I think they were still... What are you saying? They still haven't taken down like their decor from from Lunar New Year, unless they celebrate it for a longer amount of time, or they just have it up all the time. I wouldn't know. I don't know. This one's also boring. Ah, what was I cooking? I know I was trying something here, but I don't really know what I was trying. Tilt's head looks at the photo. I do like the red standing out against this green part, but I don't know why I did the angle like this. It looks like an X. You see the X? There's an X here somewhere. That's fine. This one, I tried to cook. These two, I think it's kind of sick, but it could be so much better. Oh, without the car. Maybe, ah, maybe if it was a different, what's the word? What's the word? Aspect ratio could have been cool. Man, I feel kind of bad now. Talk about it later. Oh, this one we went to one of the Buddhist temples. Oh no, it's not Saturday. Damn it! Damn it! Went to one of the temples. I had to wear one of these, like, what do you call it? It's not an apron. They just needed me to cover my legs because I was wearing a mini skirt and it was a temple. Basically. This is a very much a tourist photo than an artsy photo. I feel like a lot of the photos I have are tourist photos. Oh, dude, what is this? Why did you take a photo from here? It's covering his face. I really wasn't paying attention. Ah, this one's very orange, unfortunately. Actually, let's see if we can pull it a bit. And it looks the same. Here, I removed the filter thing. When we were there, I took out the photos because a lot of them were private citizens, I think, and I didn't want to stream that one. But these monks were, yeah, you can see they have mics. They were reciting a prayer, and this guy, you can see there's a little, I don't know what it's called. Like the big thing is a gong, right? I don't know what this one's called, but he was like tapping it, and they were following that beat of everyone praying, and I think that was really cool. More of the detail, like look at how cool this is. Like how, I don't know, just the attention to detail, the amount of stuff. It's really cool to look at. I'm not gonna lie. Like there's so much gold. Oh, here. You can. I don't know if you can tell like how many. See, there's a lot more than these tables of like people praying together. Can I straighten this? Straighten it how though? What's my reference? This one. No, wait. Oh, that's so weird because like this is like straight. Okay, what about? I don't know. I feel weird. I don't know which line is my frame of reference for straightening something out. Angles are so weird. I love photography, but I'm also like, this could have been so much better. Okay, I think we're almost done because this was our last day. This is better. It's just a guy. It's not just a guy, but you know. This was an easy shot for sure, and I like it. I'm not gonna shame myself for taking the easy shot and having it look okay. This one, terrible angle. I think man works out. This guy, he's very buff. That's like 18 abs. For these two, the angle sucks. I think I just wanted to capture like their Lunar New Year decorations. See how far they go? Unfortunately, I couldn't just stand in the middle of the road and take that photo. Excuse me, that was disgusting. I wish I could have, though. And then this one was of the temple on the other side. No notes. It's a shot. Another, not hallway, alleyway. This is my favorite, like, alleyway photo so far. What does this say? Welcome to Chinatown Street Market. I don't know what the framing. God, if it wasn't so overcast, this would be really sick. I also think it's cool that, like, here there's an X, right? You see the X. You see the X compositionally. How it's so empty in the top and bottom. And that it's so full and left and right. It's like, I don't know why, but that kind of satisfies me. It's kind of sick. It kind of looks cool. Yeah. Flowers. Wow, are these all the photos I took? And this is the same thing on the other side of the road. Oh, there's a building there. Okay. There are the other photos I had to remove because it features people's faces and my family, so had to take that out. So those are my photos, and I feel I don't feel that all that good about it. I'm not going to lie. I don't feel that good about it. Like, there were more misses than there were hits. And it got pretty repetitive. Okay. I said I was talking about this. I was really out of it during the trip. I wrote in my journal, is like, trips are supposed to be exciting. Why am I not excited? Don't get me wrong. I had fun. And I enjoyed the sights. But also, it's not the same excitement that I usually have when traveling. And I don't know. I don't know what was up. What was up with me? I was really out of it, and I feel like that played a part into my photos not being as good as I want them to be. Like, if we go through my portfolio, I'm so good. I'm not like the best photographer or anything, but I know I'm better than this, and it's just a bit of a shame that I couldn't capture as well as I usually would. I will say I'm proud of myself that I can look at these and see where it could have been better. Like, how do I articulate this? I can be happy with some of them and still recognize what could be better. I feel like I'd be happier if I could figure out how to color grade in the software, because I don't like some of the colors of these photos, and I don't know why. I think film simulation on the camera isn't that good. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah. God, this was supposed to be a fun little let's chat and look at my photos, and I just ended up beating myself up a lot for not being as good as I wished they were. Oh wow. It unfortunately it do be like that sometimes. Okay, let me switch to just chatting. Oh, hello, Sparky. I I was just like, oh, where did there we go. I was just talking about how I wish my photos were better. Like, don't get me wrong, I like taking pictures, but I feel like I wasn't in my element looking through these. Like, even while I was taking the pictures, I was not in my element, and looking back at them right now, it is just I can really tell that it's not my best work. It's not my best work. No, I still enjoyed it, but I'm better than this. I know that I'm better than this. Maybe I'm just like getting, because before this, the trip was mid-Feb. The last time I had the camera was early December. Understand the feeling when you're not in your A game. Yeah. Because this was mid-Feb, and the last time I held that camera was early December, and before that was mid-November. So at least within the last year, um, it was fine. My skills were still pretty sharp, but I was out of practice here. I think I focused too hard on drawing, which it is what I want to do. Find my groove again. Yeah, I think that being able to like critique myself here does help, that in the future I know how to capture it better. This could have been better in the end, being able to reflect. Can't always be 110%. Yeah. Like, I feel like the photos I took for Sparky, for you, and for Farah, that those are some of my best portraits. And I was like two? Wow. 2 years ago. That's a lot of time. Art is finicky that way. Yeah. Like I'd say like half of these were more tourist photos than artist photos, which not bad. My problem, not really a problem, but the thing is I have to go through my family photos too, but I can't do that on stream. I don't want to dox my family, but I feel like my family photos turned out pretty okay too. So I'm gonna try and not beat myself up over these. I'm also just like reminding myself that not everyone can even like critique their own art the way I am. So that's like a sign that I've come a long way. That I'm able to like critique it and, not hate myself over it. Like I'm a little harsh, but I don't hate myself over it. You weren't here when I showed this. Wait, let me come back here. Am I crazy? Do you see the face, Sparky? This is a reflection in one of the what's the word? One of the cafes we passed by. You see it? See? Okay. I was like, there's no way. It creeped me out so much. It's not like the creepiest thing I've seen. The middle is the nose. Yeah. You see it. Oh my god. I love being imaginative and seeing things. I don't know. I was just zooming in to see if there were people inside the cafe, and then I saw that and just like, I'll stop looking at it now before it becomes my sleep paralysis demon later tonight. Like, logically, realistically, it's just a reflection. But that was I don't like looking at that. That was weird. But yeah, I want to do more of these, like looking at my pictures, but that would require me to go out and take pictures. So if anyone wants to touch grass with me, just let me know and I'll do it. My thing is, I have been touching grass, but it's just we've been going to the same mall over and over, and the mall is pretty. There's a garden in the mall and it's really pretty, but it's like those are the days where I just want to hang out and I'm not in the artsy mood to do so. So we want, yeah, eyes. We should go out, and I should like schedule going out with the express intention to take pictures, to take pretty pictures. Like there is a school. I live near this one public like the state university, and it's huge. Yeah, nature walk. Yeah. That the state university has like this. It's just a giant garden. Basically, how big is that? what's the word? Area size? Square meters. It's almost 500 hectares. So that's a lot to walk and take pictures of, I think. See, I would love to go on a nature walk with people. Because usually when I go out with my friends, we kind of just have lunch together, drink a coffee, brain rot, and it's fun. I love doing that. But I want a nature walk, you know? Because it's like I have different sets of friends to do different sets of things, right? And I need to go out more with the sets of friends that does more than just sit and talk. But yeah, this was okay. Fun is a strong word to say that this was fun, but I did enjoy looking back. Nature sounds awesome. So glad you're in the middle of it. Yeah, dog. My God. Wow, I sure love living in the city. Okay, to be fair, I live in the middle of places. Because like I live in the middle of the city, but within that city, like there's a lot of greenery in my place. Sounds lovely. Good for you, Lou. We live in the city. Urban. Disgusting. I look out. Building. Like, that's a lie. On the other side, because my office is a corner room. On one side, it's a building. On the other side, it's an empty lot with lots of plants. So, I'm not gonna complain too much, I guess. German forest all around, not a single concrete building. Please! That sounds so nice. Just plants and trees. Sparky and I are, well, more Sparky than me. Like the cottagecore plant things, you know? The aesthetic. A lot more nature because near farmland, but you're near a highway. Oh, being near a highway sucks, dude. Because gotta do is wrestle with the wild boar. Can you do that for me? I don't want to wrestle. I will die. Because for my place is like a highway and then another smaller street. And then it leads into the middle where it's quieter, which is nice. Frolic in the meadow of wildflowers. Yes, that's so nice. I remember like when I was younger, and I still kind of feel this way right now. I told myself if I get married, I want to get married in a field of sunflowers. I don't want to get married in a church. I want the field of sunflowers. And I know that's hard to get here. And I don't even know where I would find that kind of place. It suits me so well. That feels really nice. So it's the yellow, isn't it? Got one of the country's largest highways. So countryside stuff. Man, imagine having good urban planning. Imagine having good urban planning where you're still in the city but still have like good nature and stuff. That's Singapore, honestly. Like when we were walking around, and my mom pointed this out, where something that Singapore did is that wherever they can plant a tree, there is a tree. The yellow and flowers. Smile. Yeah, that's what Singapore did. Like every time you see any empty space, they fill it with plants. It's like everywhere you look, there will be a plant. Like not exaggerating. When you're walking down the street, plant. And it's really, really refreshing to be able to walk in space with clean air like that. It's a little funny because when we came back, it's like we started breaking out pimples or something. And it's like, wow, the air is so different and kind of gross. Like, the city, the air pollution here is so ass. Like, when you're in the plane and you go up and you can see the separation between the air pollution and the sky, and it's so disheartening. Like, and then you go to Singapore where there's a plant at every turn, not just every turn, every step there is at least a blade of grass. Sparky, we should go to Pinto. But that's really far up north for you. We should go to Pinto Art Museum. It's so pretty and so full of plants and art, and it's so nice. I love taking people there. That's like one of... Oh, wait, I need to sneeze. Ah. It's not coming! God damn it. Not stay in cities for more than a week. Too many people, too green, and no proper air. That's true. God, I remember when in college, because in college I had to dorm because the commute is like... Okay, if I drove, it would be 2, maybe 3 hours long, plus having to find a place to park because there is not enough parking in the university itself. So we had to dorm, and it's just... Oh, dude, my skin. My skin was so bad when I was dorming. Last year, went to Singapore's Botanical Garden. Never wanted to leave. Yeah. God. We went to the... I showed the photos earlier. I took so many photos of like close-ups of flowers. It was getting repetitive. So I skipped through some of them. But yeah, we went to the flower garden, and it's so nice. It's so pretty there. Like, honestly, the thing about Singapore is that you don't have to go to these like giant gardens to feel like you're not in the city. Like, yes, there's a building there, but there's also like 300 trees. You know, it's dire when wearing masks makes you break out less there. Yeah. It's insane, actually. Like, my skin was so bad when I was dorming. It was so bad. It's not the worst my skin has been, because I take pretty good care of my skin, but enough that it's like... I'm so glad that for my last year, I decided to just take the train. It was a 1-hour commute. Like, my dad had to drop me off at the station because there is no way to get from my house to a good station that will take me to school. So my dad had to drive me. It's like, it's a shame. Love to hear valleys, ravines, forests. You don't have to dorm. No, don't do this to me. God, that sounds so nice. Like, we have a little creek here, I guess. It's so gross. And it stinks up when it's, what's the word? When there's a typhoon and it like floods up a bit. Old school was 1.5 hours away. Always went for the drive. Okay, the thing about Europe, I assume, like, that's different from here is like a 1-hour drive for you is different from a 1-hour drive here. You know? Because here, a 1-hour drive is actually a 20-minute drive, but with traffic the entire way. I remember telling you this. It's like, our speed limit is 60, and you asked, how do you get places? It's like, I mean, when your traffic is crawling at a 10, what the hell does the 60 mean, you know? The 60 doesn't matter. Driving out sounds nice. I want to drive. Several delayed trains, buses, drunk people. Oh, I see. It's also bad, I assume. Didn't have a car then. Man, because when I commute here, it's more trains, and I just walk the rest of the way. I don't really do buses or jeeps or UVs or FX or whatever. No speed limit, go brr. What's the speed limit there? Because ours is like 60 on normal roads and 100 on the expressways. Like, I cannot go any faster than like 80, 90 without freaking out. I'm not gonna lie. That gives me anxiety. Cross country 100 speedway is 120. I can't do that. I cannot go up to 100. It's funny because I told you about my trio of besties. We all drive 210. How are you alive? Fast speed limits hurt. Dude, I cannot drive Handshake. I cannot drive in America. Do I go? I think the fastest I've gone is 90. Actually, no, 80. Not even. My fastest is 80, and that's like a highway at night when there's no people. Over to Lambo. I'm not very knowledgeable about cars, but God, here it's insane. Like, I'm already driving like the speed limit, right? I'm driving the 60, and then there are just three motorcycles that zoom past you. So, girl, calm down. Like, you can hear them revving. Chill out, dog. Super sports car against an old rust bucket. Ah. Huh? What are you doing to your car that you're overtaking a sports car? You must maintain that beauty. How old is your car? 'Cause our oldest car is like almost 20 years old. But we don't drive it as much anymore. Oh, he yielded. Okay, that makes sense. Dude, how are you alive? 13 years old. Okay, I see. That's not that old. That's not that old. The car I drive is like 10, maybe 12. And then our other car is like almost 20. And we're looking to replace them both. I'm excited for the new car. We've already like reserved it. It's hybrid electric, which is exciting. I've never had to drive an electric car before. We're looking at electric mostly because okay, Lou, I don't know if okay. Driving laws here. Because we have the plate number, right? For context, Philippine driving laws. The plate number during the weekdays, there are certain days that you cannot take out your car. There are days you cannot take out your car because of the last number on your plate number. If your number's 1 and 2, you cannot go out on Monday. If the last number is 3 or 4, cannot go out on Tuesday, etc., until Friday. I know, it's crazy. So instead, because like it's supposed to help people, like encourage people to use public transit or bike or walk or whatever. But instead, people just have 2 or 3 cars, which is what we did. We just have 2 or 3 cars. Everyone just has 2 or 3 cars. But they're looking to change that now. So that's why we're switching to electric or hybrid electric. So that, because that law doesn't apply to electric, to help encourage people to stop using gasoline or lessen their gasoline use. Every time a non-Filipino hears that, they're like, what the hell kind of law? And honestly, hilariously stupid, can't even be mad. Yeah, honestly, but you know, when you grow up with it, it's like, oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. You know, less cars on the road, or you know, just encourage people to carpool or different things. Funny how they didn't see that loophole. Yeah, yeah, honestly, because like everywhere else, it's like, oh, you have more than one car, or you have one car per person in the family. Wow, you must be rich. Here, it's like, if you don't have at least 2 cars, you are not living the optimal Philippine experience. How did no one consider that? Like, yeah, kind of crazy here. It's really funny to think about. Like, imagine sitting in that room deciding, how do we encourage people to use private cars less? Ah, let's make it so they can't use their cars on certain days, so they can learn more about public transit. The thing is, the public transit here is so ass too, dude. I'm just venting now. My 9 a.m. internship, I had to be on a train at 7 a.m. Go on the train, walk. Wait, the train ride's like 30, 40 minutes. Walk to another stop, and then take another vehicle. 2-hour trip. 1.5 on a good day. public transit here is so ass. Which is a shame because I love the trains. Oh God, I wish that the train systems would be fixed soon so that I don't have to drive everywhere. I like driving certain times of the day. I hate looking for parking. Oh yeah. We should like a number lottery to force them not to use cars on certain weekdays. That sounded so stupid. I don't even know if that was a goofy impression. Oh yeah. That's all I can do. I love telling foreigners that. They're always like, what the hell kind of law? It's so funny. Driving here is a mess. Public transit is a mess. Trying to get anywhere is a mess, no matter what you choose. That's why a lot of people prefer private cars, because even if it is a mess, at least you're in the comfort of your own, like, your own space, and it's air conditioned. My nose itches. So annoying. Man. Sometimes, okay, because my mom works in a different city, so my dad has to pick her up. When we go there during rush hour, the drive is like an hour and a half. But on an off, during off times, we're there in 20 minutes. I hate it here. At least it's your own personal. Yeah, dude! My car, my mess, my air conditioning. Honestly, the main reason I'm excited for the new car is that the radio is Bluetooth and I can listen to Kaito. Because the old cars are just normal radio. Unless I bring my albums, in which I only have 2 Taylor Swift albums. Physical CDs, I mean. Oh my god, speaking of Taylor Swift, it's because you can tell, if you're on Twitter a lot, at least, you can tell the people who have only been here since the pandemic or since the Eras tour. Because it's like, oh my god, she hasn't uploaded anything in almost a year. And it's like, girl, you are so spoiled. There was a drought in 2016, 2017 for Taylor Swift. She used to take 2 years for a new album. Now you're complaining that it's about to be 1 year and she hasn't done anything. 3-year hiatus, exactly. There was a drought. You are babies. Like, no shame. No shame. Don't get me wrong. I am very welcome to new Swifties. But wow, they don't realize how spoiled they are in her content recently. Though she is about to beat her record of being radio silent on social media. Honestly, good for her. Like 2 years non-stop of touring and performing. She deserves a good long break. Man. I wish I vlogged. I wish I knew how to vlog, because by God, if I want my Eras tour vlogged. Oh, I have a photo of it. It's on my phone though. But while we were walking, we passed by that stadium, and I'm just like, oh, hold on to the memories, and they will hold on to you. And I'm just looking and like, wow, I was here. She was here. I miss concerts. Would you believe me if I said that the Eras tour was the only proper concert I've been to? I have never been to a proper concert other than that. Like, I watched Dan and Phil when they were here for Interactive Introverts. That's a show. Yeah, I don't do concerts. I really want to go to the Porter Robinson one back in December, or the Big Time Rush one back in October. Or the Olivia Rodrigo one also back in October. I hear Ado is coming here. Sparky, you wanna go watch Ado with me? That would be kind of funny. How Ado in Manila ticket price. The cheapest is 1.9 general admission. Upper box is 5.3. When is this? May 8th. Ado. I know it's doable. Uh, SM tickets, credit card, one valid government ID to be presented for redemption. This is tempting. Ado World Tour 2025 Hibana, powered by Crunchyroll. Ooh, Ado. Ooh, Ado. It is considered. We put a pin on it. It's a thing that could happen. Man. Wow. I've been streaming for 2 hours and at least 30 minutes of it is just me yapping here. This is nice. Thank you for listening to me. What else did I enjoy in Singapore? Honestly, a lot of Singapore, the stream of planning fancy things. Yeah. Planning things. We can talk about this more eventually, Sparky. Yeah, I would say going back to Singapore, just while we're talking about, since that's like the main point of this anyway. A lot of it was just food trip, honestly. Grips you, grips back, grips back. Ah, hold you in my hands. A lot of traveling is the food, honestly. When I think about it that way, I had a lot of good food. Like, I wasn't hungry once. I did not feel hungry at all. It's so good. God, I was showing earlier the Marina Bay Sands Hotel, right? We went to the one of the restaurants on the 57th floor. And I think it's called Spago. Is it Spago? The Wolfgang one. When you eat there, you have to spend minimum $30. And it's like, girl, what if I just want a drink? Like a drink by the poolside. Come on. But their drinks are like $27. I'm not kidding. I was like, oh, this looks like a cool mix. Why is it $27 for a cocktail? It wasn't even like, because in our hotel there is a bar there and they had like specialty cocktails, like their own blends. The ones at Spago, they weren't even those kinds of specialty cocktails. Like, why is a margarita $23? Hello? That's so expensive. Ooh, okay. I have a story. Singapore is expensive. The ice cream $7. Oh my god. I can't imagine paying. How much is that? Like 400 for one scoop of ice cream. Oh my god. Okay, story time about my drinking habits when I was in Singapore. I wanted to drink like one drink a night to try like a new thing, a different thing. I only did for like 2 nights out of 3, which isn't bad. But the second night we were drinking, I got a margarita, and I was close to finishing it. I was considering, do I want another? I was like, and then because the guy tending to us was also Filipino. My favorite thing about traveling is when Filipinos clock each other. I have more stories about that. You know what? Let's make this my Singapore storytelling. So this guy like comes over and he's like, "Oh, do you want another?" Or I have like a recommendation, and I'm like, "Oh, I'll take the recommendation," because I was thinking if I wanted another anyway, and it was really good. And then he was like, "Oh, there's." I was considering like, do I want a third drink? And this guy was like, "Oh, I have another recommendation, but this third one's gonna be on the house." I'm like, "Oh, okay, we'll take it then if it's on the house. Thank you, kuya. Thank you, kuya." The same thing, not the same thing, but back when in the Spago restaurant, the Wolfgang restaurant, we were ordering, like my family and I, we were ordering, and the waiter just goes, "Pinoy po kayo, ma'am?" I'm like, wow, Filipinos just look at each other and we're like, I know what you are. We are the same. multiple times over the trip. At least 3. So that's like at least one person a day. That also happened when I was in the airport. I was looking at this coffee, the Batcha coffee. It smells so good, by the way. Batcha coffee smells so good. I got this. well, when I was in Singapore, so I got the Singapore morning um mix of matcha coffee. So I was at the counter, I was buying it, and then she started talking to me in Tagalog because you need your passport and boarding pass to buy stuff at the airport. So I started talking to me in Tagalog. It's like, oh, thank you po, ma'am. Thank you. It's like, I love when Filipinos call each other in foreign countries. It's really funny. Okay, chat. Reminder to drink your water and stretch your back, or just in general stretch. Check your posture. Okay. I'll call it in a bit because this was good. I got the yap. Shrimp, no shrimping. I heard my back crack. I don't know if that got picked up. Have to record some vids now. It's okay. I'm ending it in the I'm pretty much ending it. Thank you all so much for watching. I had a lot of fun, especially yapping, talking about the experience. And my photos were okay. I'll have to narrow them down and see what I'm proud of enough to post because I still want them to be in my portfolio. It's still part of my skill set, and you know, I think there's like this not a saying, but the piece of one piece of advice is include even your more mid work, so they know they have a better like sense of your range, because obviously not everything's gonna be 110%, yeah. Okay, that's it for me today. What did I put in my tentative schedule? I have a plan for tomorrow. What is my plan for tomorrow? My plan for tomorrow is to finish Franbo. It's one more. I have one more episode of Franbo. Oh my god, I have one more episode of Franbo. Ugh. I don't want to finish. I don't want it to end. It's so nice. But yes, tomorrow Franbo also here on YouTube. I think I said I wanted to do an art stream on Twitch on Thursday. Yeah. I'll make a proper schedule. I forgot to do it last night. I was supposed to do it last night. Okay, thank you all so much for joining me today. Those are my plans for this week. Yeah, thanks for listening to me yap. For anyone who dropped by and said hi, anyone who lurked or just stopped by for a quick sec, I appreciate all of you coming by. I really like the company. Thank you for letting me yap and for listening to me. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for Franbo. Otsu Nova. Thank you. Goodbye.